Bless, bless, bless. It's your host, Sean Myrie of the Down to Earth podcast. We're going to talk about something, I don't know if it's controversial, but we're going to talk about aliens a little bit. Aliens and UFOs. Well, ever since this phenom been brought up, aliens and UFOs, basically in the let me say in the media about the 50s and beyond, they always talked about Area 51 and Mexico and all these sightings and how the government got alien bodies and flying saucers, like I said, all in the air, high up in the air where nobody could, really identify these things. That's what it's called, UFO, unidentified flying object. So you heard all the mumbo jumbo. You seen it in the media. You see them talk about crop circles for years. I used to be a lot into this. It was called science fiction, right? And anybody who believed or mentioned that they saw a UFO or mention there's aliens, they'll look on them crazy or they say it's a hoax. Hoax was a big name. Hoax, right? Anything that a lot of people are claiming now on social media, you see it. People talking about aliens all of a sudden more than ever, talking about UFOs now more than ever. Just 20 years ago or a little bit more, it was always a hoax, 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 hoax. And if you talk about it, you look like you're basically crazy. They had a big agenda pushing that. If you talk about it, you believe it, you're crazy, right? The same way they talked about cannabis, marijuana for ages, and after it came out that it's good for you in a lot for certain people. But let's get back to this UFO and this alien stuff. My opinion, the alien story comes from biblical stories of angels, fallen angels, right? You know that whole, if you know the whole story about, the fallen angels from heaven, they came down to earth and they were supposed to do some type of mission, but they did not listen to the Most High, and they started to sleep with human women and made these superhuman babies, which later on the flood came. God sent, what they say, God sent down a great flood to destroy these half human and half angels, which became evil or demons, right, on earth. So a lot of the stories where they talk about aliens, right, in movies or books, a lot of it's based off of what people used to refer to as angels, right? Or foreign people, what foreign people, aliens. So it's just funny to me how they've been making all these movies in Hollywood for so long, and now they really want people to believe this is real. They even are government, certain people, part of governments are claiming, are leaning to that, I guess, the decision or that it's real. All of a sudden all this alien stuff is real. So far there's no proof, speculations and pictures which you could doctor. Where are these aliens coming from? Outer space? Well, my opinion, they're not coming from no outer space. They're coming straight from Earth, from this planet. Could be from another part of the planet where their habitat is, or where they live, where we, not the normal human being, can go. I don't believe in any space like how they illustrate it. That's another podcast, but a lot of the stories, what they're coming out with, to me, is fake. There's an agenda, big agenda behind all of this to make people believe in the government, like believe in aliens. So now we're gonna believe in the government, and a lot of you didn't believe the government before, but you're gonna believe the government because they say there's aliens, and they're saying these some of these beings are among us. Listen, they're not coming from any other place but Earth. They're not coming from any other place but Earth. They have people, they would like people to believe they're coming from somewhere else more than here. So they have to come from somewhere else more than here. But they still have no proof to me that they went to this so-called space. And now they're bringing up this whole alien vibe, which they never believed before. It was a hoax, it was a hoax, it was a hoax. Even if they had footage, it's a hoax. Who do you believe? Who can you believe? The people who had all these stories that they made look crazy and then they said it's a hoax, or the government who always mentioned that it's a hoax, but now they're coming out to make people think or believe that it's real. The same government who fought against this and said and kept mentioning that it's a hoax, these alien stuff. Now you're seeing all these, you see on the internet, especially Instagram, all these stories coming out illustrating that there's aliens among us, and all these UFO stories are, alien encounters. They really were pushing a big agenda to make people believe this. Why now? Why? Why would you all of a sudden want people to believe this when you're fighting for years, making people look crazy? But now, the people who you made look crazy, are they crazy now? Because it's the government, powers that be, is pushing this now in the media, that about all this alien stuff. What's the real deal? What's the real deal? You never know. I want to know what's the real deal, because you see it. People are talking about it. For a good while, no one was talking about aliens. It's like it completely was erased from the conversation list about aliens. But now, in the last 3 or 2 years, it's really taken off. This whole vibe that they want you to believe that there's something more than us. I'm just saying, man, I find it funny because when I was younger, I was into a lot of this stuff with the UFOs, all types of stories, and all you hear is hoax, hoax, hoax. That's how they explain it. But now, what, they can't explain it anymore? Now they're actually promoting it, that it's for real, like it's a real thing, but we haven't seen it ourselves. Not me. I haven't seen any aliens, unless it's a fellow human, right? What is an alien? Does an alien have to look like something with a big head and big eyes and all of that? What is an alien? An alien could look like me. See? That's where they got people kind of mixed up. How does an alien supposed to look? Can't they look, they could look like me, but they put it out there, this illustration to frighten people that it looks like something else, right? And all the time they have this higher technology than us. I think a lot of this stuff is made up. They're trying to tell us something. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but I think they use this whole alien thing for the excuse for this, the technology, what they have created, and what they want to introduce us all to. And it's a distraction for a lot of things. if you make it distract you, but not me. This is just probably going to be a part one of many, because I know a lot of people have a lot of belief in this alien stuff, especially that the government, they claim, admitted to being involved in projects. Well, if you like our content, subscribe, comment. Much respect. D2E, Sean Myrie.